everybody, it's Austin. It is that time of year again where you are getting your mowers out of storage, getting them prepped for the mowing season, and I'm doing just the same here. And I have a Toro mower that was my dad's that has not been started in a couple years, and so it's still not starting. So we're needing to do a little bit of maintenance to get it working. So I got this kit from Home Depot. It's a Toro maintenance kit. It's model number 20236. It's just a standard maintenance kit. It comes with the 30 weight oil, a new air filter, a really nice NGK spark plug, and a little bit of fuel treatment in case you do it at the end of the season to store it with the fuel treatment in. So I'm going to show you guys what this process looks like. And I'm just getting this Toro ready. This may be one that I don't use because I did get a new mower, but one that I want to be in good shape if I am to pass it off to a new owner. So I'll show you guys what this looks like, and you guys can follow the same process for your Toro mower or your Honda mower. They have the same kit at Home Depot just for Hondas. So I'll show you guys what this looks like and hope it helps you out. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, because we can't get it to fire, is change out the spark plug. So you got to remove the spark plug boot. This is what supplies the power to the spark plug so that it sparks. And then you grab your spark plug socket. It's got a little rubber boot in there so you don't damage the porcelain. Get that on there, push it on. And it doesn't go on there super hard. So we're gonna check this. You can see this spark plug is super dark and really fouled. It is just not in good shape. So I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like compared to the new one. So here's the new NGK spark plug that comes in that kit like I talked about. And this is it compared to the new one. See how clean the threads are, the gap's appropriate between the diode and that the metal piece above it. So we're gonna go ahead and put in the new one, change out the air filter and the oil, and see if we can get it started. All right, so you just pull out your old spark plug, get your new one threaded in here. Start it by hand. And these don't have to be, they have to be tight, but be careful because you don't want it to damage the porcelain. All right. So then you put this boot back on and make sure it pops. You can hear it pop on. You may have heard that click, but you want to make sure that that happens. So the next thing we're going to do is remove the air filter. All right, so the air filter's on the side of the Toro, just off next to your fuel primer bulb. And it says rotate to remove. So you just grab it here, turn it. It'd be clockwise if you're looking at it from this direction. And then you just pull it off. And here's the air filter. Now let me show you how dirty this old one is compared to the new one. There's the old one, super gross. And here's the new one. Pretty awesome. So just want to make sure these look the same. And they're oriented the same way. This has the hole at the top, so we want the hole at the top. And then put it back on. I'm gonna wipe off the end because it got a little crumbs on it. And then you put it back here. Just pop it back on. Now you got a new air filter. So the last thing we want to do is check our engine oil, which I have tipped this over a little bit to move it around. So I'm going to wipe this off and show you guys where it's at. All right. So I'm going to take out the oil dipstick, clean it off. And you can see there's a full mark right here. So that's where we want it to be at. And you can see this is pretty low. So, and it's dark, so we definitely need to change it. So we're gonna go ahead and drain it, and you drain it out of the oil fill cap. So I'm gonna set the dipstick aside, covered so it doesn't get dirty. And I have it up on the ledge of my garage. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some blocks under the wheels so that I can get full tip over when I do it. All right, so if you've ever changed oil, you know this can get pretty messy, so have some towels on hand. But there's not a ton of oil in there, so I'm not terribly worried. So I'm gonna go ahead and tilt it, and hopefully we can hit the can. But just be careful. You can use a cup or a bowl because there's not a lot of oil in here. So there's under a quart, so any cup really would work. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it and see if I make a mess. And I think Amazon's here with the new battery because it's an electric start mower, so perfect timing. So you can see how black and dirty that oil is. So it definitely needed changed. I'm gonna go ahead and tilt the mower some more, see if we can get any more residue out, and then we'll put in the fresh oil. If you have a mower that has a fuel off switch, make sure you turn it off before you do this so you don't flood your engine. But once we turn it back over, we're gonna let it sit for a while, get all the fuel back to where it's supposed to be, and check the spark plug. All right, so I looked it up, and this mower takes 16 ounces of 30 weight oil, which we have here in the kit, but this has no measurements on the side of it, which is super frustrating. My Honda kit came with oil that had a measurement on the side, but it takes 16 ounces. This is an 18-ounce bottle, so I'm gonna go on the light side, try to use about 3/4 of it, and then I'll check with my dipstick to see how full it is. A lot of times you would use a funnel, but I don't necessarily think we'll need it for this. But you can see how much cleaner that oil is than the crap that came out of it. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up, and then we'll check it with the dipstick to make sure that we have a good amount of oil in there. It still looks like it's in the add area. You just can't really see it. It's like you can kind of see a glimmer. I don't know. It's hard. Sorry about that. We'll get it filled up, and then we'll go ahead and start it. Hopefully start it. All right, so I pulled the spark plug out just to see if it got fouled by tipping the mower up. And it's clear. I mean, you can see a little bit of fuel in there. You can see a little bit of fuel in there, but nothing to write home to mom about. You just go ahead and wipe it off with your towel. She's clean. As clean as it'll ever be till we change it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in while I let the oil drain so I can try to get a good representation of how much oil's in there, because I don't want to overfill it. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when we're done, or how it starts. Either way, hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, this isn't my super normal content. I love doing projects in the garage, working on the house. especially working on my truck, my Tundra. It's right there. That's the primary amount of my videos on the truck, but just like everybody else, we have other jobs we got to do at home. So stick around, subscribe if you want, hang out with me every now and then, and we will definitely have more truck content. I got a new Toro lawnmower that I'm excited to get going this spring, and it'll be good. I'm excited for what's to come on the channel. I got a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway because we got 1,000 subscribers. We're a little bit over that now, but I'm going to put some new decals on the truck, which isn't super related to this video, but stick around if you want to maybe get a set of decals for the side of your truck. So hope you guys are enjoying, and hopefully we can get this mower started. All right, so I got the oil in. I think it's up to where it needs to be. I ended up using the whole bottle, which is 18 ounces, which is more than the internet said, but go off the dipstick, not always the internet. It's not always right. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it its first start with the new spark plug, new air filter, and new engine oil. And we'll see if it starts, because I haven't gotten it to start yet since I've gotten it. So I think it could have been the fouled spark plug. So you guys will see it here with me first. Well, that's super depressing. I think I'm going to change out the gas. I think I'm going to dump out the old gas and put in new gas. All right, so I'm an idiot. And when I told you to put the boot back on the spark plug, I did that the first time, but not the second time. So we're going to see if it starts now. Prime it some more. Ooh, that was smoky. Well, it started, but it didn't stay started, so we clearly got to do something about that. It may not be getting fuel. So I'm going to keep working on it. All right, so I drained the fuel. There was hardly anything in there. So I'm going to put in fresh non-ethanol fuel, pump it through the system, and try to get started again. All right, so I dumped the fuel out, and then I was looking down in it. There's all that like crud. So I'm going to take a paper towel and a screwdriver and see if I can get some of that crud out, and then put in some fresh fuel. It just sat too long without being used. Well, that looks a lot better. I didn't expect that to work so well. So I'm going to put in some fresh non-ethanol fuel, and we'll try to get it going again. All right, let's give it another shot. All right, so look at that. It turns out engines run better with fuel. All right, so I'm going to cut it here for the spring prepping of your lawnmower. I'm going to keep working on diagnosing my mower, see if we can get the electric start working. But I hope this helped you guys get your lawnmowers ready for this upcoming season. Show you how to change the oil, spark plug, and air filter, specifically in your Toro, but it really is the same process for any other mower. So hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and thanks for stopping by. I hope this helps you guys out. Have a good one.